Hello to the final part of 13. We're right here in the main menu where the multiplayer is. But we're actually going back right inside because I have saved and I now have old stuff. So let's check out file number 1. Mr. Walter Sheridan. Yep, he is number 1. And the very fact that we have not killed him sucks. In fact, he doesn't die for a long time. He also has a picture of Kim Rowland, which we saw, she was, getting hurt. But yeah, Calvin Wax, Defense Secretary. And of course, still a question mark, but it's obvious to us that it is Walter Sheridan, who is the president now. And Kim Rowland is still alive, so that's good news. Maybe. Anyway, here is the entire story according to this little side thing here. Well, we've seen every single panel and dialogue it gives us. But we've already seen the story and we've already done the story, so there's nothing else to really talk about of it. And quite honestly, we are going to be doing the multiplayer next, which is interesting. Because the multiplayer actually has stuff that you will not get in the main game. I'm not joking. It has weapons and it has areas that are not in the main game. I mean, yeah, the area is no surprise there, but the weapons... You would think some of these weapons would actually appear in the main game, but they don't. We're about to see them though, especially of the modes that this multiplayer has. This has a very decent multiplayer in terms of what it has, but it's definitely a multiplayer that is pretty dull. It's a multiplayer that could have been better used in a different game, honestly. This game isn't exactly good with a multiplayer sort of aspect. Its controls aren't of a good thing. The controls are definitely not good enough for multiplayer sort of play. It's just sort of too awkward, honestly. Maybe on PC it would be better, because this game was actually released on PC as well. And I could have played the PC version, but I played the version that I bought years ago, I actually got years ago as a kid, which was 13 on the PS2. So, you got the PS2 version here. The PC version, however, it would be better if the multiplayer works, because the service was shut down years ago, so... But yeah, this has been 13, this entire story. And if you want to see more, you gotta read the fucking comic. You have no choice. You could fucking play the mobile game, which is simply a point-and-click, find hidden object bullshit game. But why would you? It sucks. Just read the book. But yeah, nothing else to this. We've already gone all of this, and yeah, now it's time for the final few panels, which is where the final events of the game are. So here are the new stuff. Yep, he's dead, number 3. And then all this shit with Wax being number 2. You dead, number 1. There you go, number 2. Goes of us. Mr. fucking Sheridan. To be continued. And that is it. That is the entire story of 13 with this game. There was no sequel, and I don't know if the story was actually concluded in the books or not, but I would definitely recommend seeing more of the story if you like it from the books, because it's actually pretty decent. If you can understand English, you can find an English version at least. Anyway, multiplayer time. We have split screen and we have Ubisoft's online thing. We also have a profile to make. I'm going to go ahead and edit the profile. So I'm going to put in my name. No point in doing this, by the way, considering the online part does not work anymore. But I'm doing it anyway. And we can choose our skin. We can be 13, we can be Jason Flower, we can be Shintao, we can be Tristan, we can be Carrington, John, Ditsensu, Robert, Armel, Mongoose. We could be the fucking Mongoose, hell yeah. And we can be a red or blue team. Now, by canceling the save, by the way, I actually got rid of the profile, so yeah, I'll be playing as 13. Who cares? Anyway, we'll need a network adapter for this, but there's no point because the online part, the servers are shut down, so I can't play this game anywhere online. But yeah, split screen game. We have a few things to this. We also have a bot setup, which is what I'll be using. We can have a maximum of 500 points, a maximum of 60 minutes. I'm not doing that. It will be 5 minutes. I always have no score and no time if I wanted to. I can have this go on forever. But we have a lot of areas. And we also have the bot setup, which lets us choose up to quite a number of bots. We'll also disable all the bots. We can have no bots at all. But I'll be showing off bots to show off the gameplay, though, of the multiplayer, as well as how smart these guys are. There are a total of 5 bots, and their skills are of easy, medium, and hard, and insane. Insane would be interesting. But, yeah. Let's just go with easy for now. We have a few modes, actually. We have Deathmatch. We also have all these maps like Winslow Bank. But, yeah, we have Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, which gives us a player setup. So we can have choose a blue or red team. And I can be red for this one. And yeah, Capture the Flag is here, which changes the map to USS Patriot. Again, multiplayer. The Hunt, which puts it back to Winslow Bank. Powerup. And that's about it. And yeah, with a bot, you know, you can choose the bots. You can choose their color, which will be blue. And that's about it, really. And we can choose all their colors. They default to at least 3. But you can be a little uneven if you want to be a dick and make it difficult for you. But yeah, there's Platform Mode 2, there's AFM 10, Emerald, FBI, Bristol Suite, Spads, Plain Rock, Warehouse 33, and there's also the team ones. There are team maps that only appear in the team ones. So we also have all that bullshit, which I'll be showing you later on. Right now, I'm going to be showing off the deathmatch. We'll be going to Winslow Bank for this one too. And here's the loan screen, by the way. I don't know if I showed you this before, but that's the loan screen. It's just a bunch of ta-ta-ta-tas with that little sprite there. And now here we are at the bank, which is the 2nd level. And here's the AI. His name is Freddy. And Freddy's dead. By Roger. And yeah, this is literally the multiplayer. This is how the deathmatch would go. No music. But, yeah. As you can see, this is not a very engaging or exciting multiplayer. If there was music, it'd be a lot more fun, but there is no music. And yeah, it's just sort of your generic multiplayer, really, and the bots are pretty generic too. And I'm about to die, so there's that. Oh, he ran away. Never mind. Anyway, nice little nice little bit of area around here. It's areas you've already seen before, and the medkits are immediate, by the way. We also have an assault rifle here, which is nice. He's dead. He's on easy, so of course the AI here will be not too difficult. But there are some hidden items, some hidden weapons here. Well, they're all different weapons in each map, but some of the weapons are actually unique because they only appear in the multiplayer. They never appear in the main game. It's mainly just throwable weapons, though. But as for the guns and such, it's stuff you've already seen. And for the most part, the secret weapons are either a bazooka or that big fucking gun that slows you down but deals a fuck ton of damage to assholes. I mean, both weapons are really good, but you have to actually find them. They vary on how well hidden they are. But yeah, here's our first weapon that only appears in the multiplayer, the flashbang. The flashbang actually blinds you, and it blinds you well. I'll be showing off how well it blinds you, but yeah. There's also the AR grenades. The AR grenades are interesting. There's the M60. That's our special weapon for this level, by the way. The M60. But yeah, the AR grenades. They're not like the normal grenades. Their design is different. I'll be showing it off pretty soon. But yeah, it's interesting how different all this is. And this gun is, by the way, overpowered as fuck for multiplayer. Just saying. Look at that. That's pretty fucking good. I'm pretty sure he had armor too, so I just absolutely fucked him up. Look at that. You're basically a tank with this weapon, but you have very little ammo, so I guess that makes it even. Maybe. There is music by the elevators, though. That's nice. But yeah, this is Deathmatch. We also have frag grenades. The frag grenades we dealt with before. The frag grenades are nothing too different. I mean, they're the same as always. The AR grenades are different, though. They look like this. Actually, this is the frag grenades. Fuck. Oh, they're the assault rifle grenades. I'm sorry. Those are the assault rifle. They're not new. But yeah, this is what the frag grenades look like. They don't look like this in the actual game. They're different. But in the multiplayer, they look like that. They look like black balls. Which is interesting. And you do get to hold on to them. That's nice. But yeah, frag grenades and flashbangs. They're different and they're neat. And now I'm dead. Finally. No points for him though. And there's a lot of time for you to respawn. You can respawn immediately or you can wait. Because if you have the timer, that can be of an advantage to you. Where you can just wait out the timer. But yeah, that is really the entire map. And Deathmatch too. There's nothing else to Deathmatch. It's just kill the enemy and get a whole bunch of points and win. And that's really it, honestly. And there you go. So, that was Deathmatch. Nothing special. And it just keeps repeating too if you actually fire to begin. So, if you want to exit, just quit. So, let's go on to a different mode with a different map. We'll be doing the multiplayer, like the team ones, last. But, yeah. There's the new stuff, like New York, Kelownaise, the 20, all this shit, Warehouse 33. Yeah, very interesting stuff, but I don't think I'll be doing the team ones for now. The team ones I'm actually going to leave for later on, unless I do them right now, though I don't really want to. I want to show off the rest of the, like, one-on-one things, like the hunt. The hunt is an interesting one. We're doing platform 2 of this one. I like the hunt, by the way. We'll put in some points for this one. Actually, no, I'll put in, like, a time limit thing, still. And I'll put the I'll keep it in easy, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother with insane. But, yeah. The hunt, you would think is like hunt down the Juggernaut and then kill him. No. The hunt is, there's this little guy that keeps running around. He's like deaf. If he touches you, you instantly die, no matter how much armor and health you have. And the whole point of this is not to kill the other guy, even though you can, but to kill that guy. The more you shoot at him, the smaller he gets. But if you destroy him, you get bonus points. The whole point of this is to get more points than your opponent. By the way, here's that little hunting rifle thing. that only really appears in a few levels. But yeah, you have to kill him. If he touches you, it's instant death. He is basically death. And he gets real fast the smaller he is, and harder to hit. But yeah, you touch him, it's instant death. And he likes to sing too. But yeah, kill him, and you get bonus points. But get touched by him, you die, and you lose points. Yeah, see? So, Furax here, which is my CPU opponent, kind of sucks. But yeah, kill him, you get 30 points. And he comes right back. So that's the whole mode. This is the most fun mode, honestly. Because he runs around a path. And he can like runs into these small areas and such too. He is an annoying bastard, and yet he is a fucking fun bastard to chase after and kill. And yeah, like this is a fun mode. I don't see this being done a whole lot. But as you can see, if you shoot at him and not die, you know, you can get your points back. But you can get in the negatives really easily because this guy is random. And if the CPU is stupid, then yeah, he's gonna die a lot. So yeah, it's a big old fucking chase. And if you touch the fucker, you die. And you can also kill each other if you want. If you kill each other, you lose points too, but not as much as losing it to death. But yeah, this is the entire area too. Not too much this one. You've already seen a lot of this weapons before. But the area itself is pretty neat. This is basically the area in which you infiltrate into the submarine. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, this mode is fun, honestly, if you can kill this fucker a bunch, and you can easily get rid of this guy, see? But he'll come back. And, yeah, this is one of the most fun of the fucking modes. And the funniest, too, in a way, because this little fucker. But yeah, that's actually it. There's nothing too special about this. And there you go, I died from death. So yeah, that's it for this mode, honestly. There's nothing else to this. I'm not going to wait for the timer, I'm just going to end it now. So that's the hunt. That is, in my opinion, the best mode of the multiplayer. And the one that I think will be the most fun to play. Now it's time for Powerup, which is the second most fun, because the Powerup is not a fuck around. And by the way, this is AFM 10, which I believe is inside a submarine. Like, it's a sort of submarine area. Well, actually, no, it's... I believe it's like another sort of area of the fucking, the way into the submarine itself. But we have a sniper rifle here, which is nice. But, yeah. Power-up mode is the second most fun. You have all sorts of shit. You have invisibility, you have regeneration, which brings your health back to full. You have defensive items, which gives you like armor and health and such. You have super damage, which makes you have twice as much damage on your weapons. Whatever items that are around here are randomized, by the way. So that's nice. So small offensive items, I can have like any kind of throwable item. I can have any kind of weapon too with the other boxes. And any kind of healing item such. Super boost makes it go faster. So I go super speed now, which is nice. Defensive item giving me armor. So it's really just a neat little fucking thing that adds to like a sort of strategy sort of thing. And the power-ups are really fucking cool too. And yeah, a sniper fight where you don't use the scope, but you do this shit. Lose armor. There are some bad ones where you can lose your armor and lose your health. Invulnerability, though, is like... It's only limited, very limited, but it basically makes you immortal. And if you have double damage, the super damage thing, you're basically a fucking tank. So, yeah. I don't know where that asshole was, but he took me down with a sniper rifle, which is kind of bad. But I'm back now. And now I have to get lucky and get like another gun from these boxes. I got a grenade and I got a shotgun. And I also got invincibility, so that's nice. Oh, that's super damage. The icons don't make much sense, honestly. Got like a 13 icon here. I don't know if that was invincibility or super damage. Anyway, this power up right over here, lose armor, really sucks. You will constantly lose armor no matter what. Also, the AI likes to really camp, which is shit. So he likes to hide around. Super armor basically fills your armor up to full. So both helmet and armor is up to full. But if you have loose armor as well, it will go down. So it's a gimme kind of thing, you know. It's either a good thing or a bad thing. And here is the frag grenade damage. Yeah, invincibility makes me invincible. Anyway, teleport. I don't know how this one works. You can teleport. I think it only happens after a certain amount of health or after you press a button. But it teleports to a random area of your destination if you want. But you can't choose. It just teleports you randomly to wherever it wants you to be. But I don't know how to use this. I don't know if it's by a certain amount of health or by a button. But you'll teleport, and there you go. I teleported. It's only one use. And invisibility is sort of useful if you're against the player. If it's the AI, they will always know where you are. Invisibility is worthless against the AI. But yeah, as you can see, this is a very interesting sort of level. And by the way, that box there is neat. That's the heavy offensive. That gives you the really good weapons. And there you go. And inside this box right over here, super damage. Okay, that's super damage. The 13 icon is super damage. And regeneration refills your health back bit by bit. Pretty fast too. And super armor. So this is a very fun fucking level. By the way, his name is Lunatic. That's really nice. But yeah, this is a fun fucking mode too. These are the only two fun modes of 13, the multiplayer. Everything else is a generic sort of thing like Deathmatch, Capture the Flag, very generic shit. But this shit I find fun. And if multiplayer was still around for this game, I wouldn't mind playing this fucking mode with you guys if you have the game. I really wouldn't. It's a fun fucking, like, mini-game. It's a fun fucking multiplayer sort of mode. Anyway, that is it for the normal things. Now it's time for the team stuff, which I'm going to be doing Emerald with. There is more, but I'll be doing Emerald for this one. Now, the thing is, Team Deathmatch kind of predates Team Fortress 2. I don't need to explain this, but if you must, it predates it in terms of some of its weaponry, and its HUD here, and its style, considering it's sort of like a cartoony kind of style, and its gameplay for the most part, and it's the ones people go for the most, which is capturing the flag or capture the briefcase, and the deathmatch. And of course, everyone's color-coded to either red or blue. So, yeah. It's very interesting. I got the M60 right off the bat. And of course, the maps are all done in which it's basically half the map repeated, but color-coded differently. One half's red, the other half is blue. And that is literally how close this is to being pretty much like Team Fortress 2, and yet this came before it. So it didn't get its inspiration from this, but just think about that for a second. And by the way, this map is so fucking abusable. I'm not joking. All you have to do is hide in that vent where there is armor and fucking M90 ammo, and you are invincible there. I'm not joking. That is such an easy to camp area. It is stupid. It is absolutely stupid and makes this unfair as fuck. There are a few levels, a few maps, where there are areas where you can just camp there and you can instantly win no matter what. It is stupid, it is unfair, it is cheap, but you can do it and there is no consequence to it. It is dumb. It is absolutely dumb. So, yeah, that's this entire fucking map. That's this entire fucking mode. It's basically the same as Deathmatch, but it's team-based. So, whoever's team has the most points wins. And that's about it, really. And this map is stupid because all you have to do is just camp. You get armor, get guns, get ammo, and you can basically annihilate the fuck out of these guys no matter what. As long as you got the M90, you're basically a bastard in this area. So most people would actually avoid coming here, considering this motherfucker would be right here, waiting for you. Just one asshole, waiting for you in this fucking area, gunning you down like a camping motherfucker of the M90. It is unfair, and I don't like this map much. And I don't really know what this fucking map... Like, it's supposed to be Emerald, which is that fucking area we got, Carrington out of, but yeah. USS Patriot, we're coming back over to there with Capture the Flag. The USS Patriot, I believe, is the submarine. No. It's... I don't know where this is. But yeah, capture the flag. It's pretty easy. You got a flag here. You capture your enemy's flag and bring it back to your flag, considering you can't actually, you know, capture the flag unless your flag is there for you to actually capture it. And, yeah, you're supposed to kill the opponent with the flag, and the flags have the logo 13 on them. And Freddy. Freddy has my fucking flag. God damn it, Freddy. I have your flag, too. So now it's just, because there's only 2 people here, it's now just a case of kill the motherfucker to get the flag back so you can get your shit. And by the way, bazookas are here. So this can be a really stupid fucking match of the bazookas. You can basically be the AI in the main story and bazooka abuse like a fucking idiot if you wanted to. I won't, really, but if he's far enough, I'll do it. I need to find him and kill him, because I can't capture the fact that he's dead. And, yeah, that's this entire mode, really. That's capture the flag, and that is the last mode, too. Nothing too special to this. It's your average capture the flag mode that you would get in any other fucking multiplayer game ever. So, yeah, that is it. Again, this sort of predates Team Fortress 2 in, like, its style, sort of. Cartoony, the red and blue thing, the HUD in a way. It really does predate it. And I mean, I don't hate Team Fortress 2, but I just don't find it that fun. And I don't find this fun either. I can find some fun in the hunt and in Powerup. Powerup a little bit. The hunt, longer. The hunt would be a bit more longer considering it's just... The deaf guy is so fucking funny. But yeah, this... I'm sorry, this is not that interesting and this is just boring. Even if there were people here, there is so limited on how many players you can have. Considering the bots only got up to 5, I'm guessing the limited amount of people you can actually have is 6. You would not have very big lobbies. And yeah, you can see the flags on us, so... And that's where he camped, by the way. He camped right fucking there. It is dumb. And now I get to run away and capture the flag and be done. That is literally it. That's capture the flag. It's just capture the flag. What else can I say? It is the most fucking generic multiplayer you can have. And there you go. I'm not finishing this game. And now, I'm just going to show you the maps. So, the maps are unique, and again, there are unique ones for the team. But I'll be showing you every map of this fucking multiplayer. Including the team versions of them. Because they do differ. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the first one right now. So I think the bots are off now. If they're not, then I should have turned them off because there's no point having them now. This is basically in the area. Yeah, there we are. No bots. It's just me. This is basically the area in which you would go into after escaping the FBI area. You would be in this... No, wait. This is actually the area after you escape the bank. No, I don't know. No, this... I'm getting confused now. This is the fucking area after you escape the FBI headquarters. This is like a weird area. And like you would traverse through this shit to the rooftops. There's more to this area compared to that one though, but as you can see, nothing too special. I can't remember. Is this the fucking bank or is this the FBI? I'm pretty sure it's the fucking bank. Like, I keep thinking it... No, it's... Ah, for fuck's sake, I can't... It has to be the bank. I'm betting all on fucking bank. So, this is the bank. This is, like, the area after you escape the main area of the bank, and you appear in this hotel area, and that's about it, honestly. That's the entire area. There's nothing else to it. Moving on, this is the suite. The Bristol suite. This one I know is the Bristol suite, considering it's going to have areas that are hotel-ish and look very similar to areas you've already been to, like the laundry area. There are little fucking washing machines here, but it's there. And there's also a cinema, or a little place where you can like learn shit. I don't know what the fuck this area is about, really. And there's also the main hub area, which is got a pool table, and you know it's got a lot of lounging. It's very nice. I'm guessing it's like a screening room, or like a little school area, or whatever. I don't fucking know. But yeah, this is the entire area. It's pretty small, nothing too great, nothing too special. But yeah, this is the Bristol Suite, an area that you would not be in the main game. There's not much to it. There are elevators here, but they're there to camp. You would camp here. There's even a fucking 44 Special Magnum. But yeah, nothing special to this, nothing of note, you know. It's just a suite. A lot of good spots to hide in. A lot of good spots to camp in. There's an M90 here. Pretty sure you're supposed to jump for it somewhere, I don't know. And that's about it, really. What I was going to say, it's the suite. Next up is this area. This is the camp area. And it's called Spads, I believe. And it's basically like, it's no different to how it was before in the actual game. You know, you got the warehouses, you got the boxes, you got the actual campsites, I believe. But this is like a different sort of area. It's like its own area. It's like big health, all sorts of shit. It's interesting. It really is. It has an M60, but there's nothing too great about it. And obviously, there are bazookas here. Why would there not be bazookas here? And miniguns. Don't forget miniguns. There's a bazooka. I'll have to get over there right now. But yeah. Again, nothing too special. You've already seen this area before in the main game. It's just that this is a sort of special variant of the area. Its own special spot, really. And I like it. It's just not that interesting. Anyway, up the slope, get the heavy helmet, and then get the bazooka. And there you go. You can get up there too if you want. There's nothing up there. I would have hoped there would be a secret item here or something like that, but no. There isn't. The top spot here is just pointless. And that is actually it for this. Nothing too special, nothing too great. So what's the next area then? Well, the next area is... it's the asylum. And the asylum is interesting. You see, the asylum is... it's supposed to be like the actual asylum area, but it's kind of different. There are bits in the asylum area where it's like... that was nice. There are bits where it's like... I've never seen this before in the asylum area, in the fucking Plain Rock area, which is Plain Rock, by the way. There are definitely bits that I have definitely seen in Plain Rock, like this shit. But there are bits that I've never seen before and make it unique. But as it stands, this is Plain Rock, and it is pretty recognizable. Man, these fucking screams, dude. It's pretty haunting. But, yeah, nothing too great about this area. Now, there is this shower room here. And this shower room is interesting, because it has vents. And the vents will lead you to a nice little weapon that is the fucking M90. So let's go ahead and get... actually, it's the bazooka. Bazooka and M90, I believe. There's the flashbang, by the way. Which, by the way, there are no flashbangs in the main game. Or frag grenades, for that matter. Actually, no, there are. There are frag grenades, just not the ones that we get here. M60. The sniper rifle. Okay. So there you go, we've got the sniper rifle now. So that's a special weapon too. And there's also this vent here, which gives us a full health pack. Which will be nice. And I'll show that off right now, but yeah, nothing too much this area. Again, like, we've already seen the fucking Plain Rock before. But this is a neat area to have, and I do like it a lot. I like these areas. They're very nice, very very fucking well done. It's just, they're bland, they're not interesting, and it's one of the reasons why the multiplayer would not be very fun, honestly. Because these maps, not only do they have cheap spots, but they're just very bland in style and such. Next up, though, we have this. This is the warehouse, 33. It's basically the area after you leave the submarine. And I mean, there wasn't much to see of that area anyway, so getting another warehouse is nice. But again, it's so fucking bland. And this one's even more bland too. There is an outside area though, which is snowed in, which is the most interesting part about Warehouse 33. Considering this is basically like an area that we would save in Carrington in, but and there's also a lot of footsteps around here. I don't get the footsteps, but at the same time, it's mainly just the submarine area. Like when you exit the submarine, it's basically that area. And there's also a bazooka here, which is nice. And you can be right up here if you wanted to, so that's nice too. And there's also a whole bunch of shit on these fucking containers, which, you know, that's a thing that was going on in, like, the fucking Warehouse 33. So, you know, a lot of interesting stuff, but at the same time, it's just like, you've already seen it. And it's really fucking bland. This one definitely is bland. Like, the very design of the Warehouse 33 is boring. It's just dull. And no one would be having much fun with this. You would probably like play for this once to check it out, and then never again. There are so few levels. Oh, by the way, Map NES. Map NES. Why is that there? Mapness. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get full health, armor, and all that bullshit. By the way, nice fucking album there of boobs. I'm gonna go ahead and get that shit. And then I'm actually gonna try and blow myself up with the bazooka. The reason for this is I want to show you how actually damaging the bazooka is. Because this can pretty much kill you instantly if directly hitting you, which this will sort of be. But with full armor and such, I want to show you if this will actually instantly kill you or not. Because it's actually interesting on actually how damaging the bazooka is compared to what you would think it would be. M-gun assault rifle. How nice. But yeah. This map, it sucks, it's boring, it's dull. You will forget about it, and you will never do it again. Anyway, are you ready to see the bazooka and how damaging this fucking thing is? It's interesting to me. Because I would think this would put me to at least, with what I have, like 20% armor or something like that. But no. The damage on the bazooka puts you down to literally the following. Here you go. 36. That's a random number to end it on. Anyway, we're now in the XXX. I mean double X, or 20. Which, weird name for this, as you could have called this a Citadel, because that's what it sort of is. Or the cathedral. Because this is the area in which that meeting would take place, where we'd be up on the bell tower area. And it would get burnt down to the ground. This is that area. And it has a bazooka in it. And by the way, this is the team shit now, so we are actually going to be seeing repeat areas, because it's split in half and repeated, but different colored. That's about it. I'll show you the whole thing, I'll show you as much as I can of it, but it's nothing too interesting. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you all the team shit now, and then we're going to end it. And sadly, this is how my Let's Play of 13 ends. There will be a demo play, though. I have a fucking demo of 13 here with me. A special demo that also has a special bonus disc with a menu and such. I'll be making a video on that when I feel like it. It'll probably be after this video, maybe. In which I'll showcase the menu. I won't showcase the soundtrack, considering the music is actually copyrighted. And it is a unique soundtrack. I'm guessing they were going to add this soundtrack into the game, but they got their own composers, so they didn't bother. And I like the music in this game. The music in this game is one of the best parts of this game. The music is fucking great. But yeah, as for this map, we're done, and we're now going to move on to this map, which is again supposed to be the asylum, but the hospital area of it, like the upper floor area. But it doesn't look like that to me. It has elements of it, but this is called Kelonese. I don't know how to say that name, Kelonese. And you don't ever see this area in the game. This name is never put in the game. There are elements where you will get this fucking area to look like fucking the asylum area, plain rock, but it's not plain rock. And it's weird to me. It really is. This should be plain rock, but it's not plain rock. It's Kelonese. I don't get it either. But yeah, it'll be a bonus part, but I'll show off the menu, and then the demo play will be when I get that shit done. Menu is easy considering I'm on the PC, but the fucking demo play, I'll do that when I do the little demo play. It'll be its own video, not part of this Let's Play. And it won't have, like, a fucking, like a, you know, a menu I would usually have. It's actually just going to be the full demo. So if I find, like, a 13 demo in, like, one of those discs, I will link it to the demo play. But I'll have it different, in which it'll be timed just for the demo. Or if the demo is different, then yeah. And this is the flashbang. This is how long you're blinded. It's actually pretty decent, and it's one of the best flashbangs ever. Because it actually blinds you as a player. That's good. The fucking flash grenade is actually good against the player. Not just the fucking bot. Anyway, there was not much new to this, was there? No surprise, honestly. There wasn't ever going to be that much. But there were some new things. Just mostly grenades, though. And this is the last area. This is supposed to be... I don't know where this is. Bits of it is that fucking area. That would be the bank. Again, I'm putting my bet on it. But at the same time, it's not. I think it's called New York. So, this is New York, apparently. There's a bazooka right up there. And this has elements of both the rooftop and the fucking bank area. This can't be the bank area, though. It has to be... I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna move on. Really, that is honestly it for this. So, by the way, this is like a little area there. I can't get in. You can't anyway. But it would be nice if I could actually get in to see what that is. But that is it. That is the multiplayer of this game. And that is 13. There is nothing else to this. I'll be showcasing the menu of... the bonus disc, you would get the demo of 13. I'll showcase that as a bonus part. And the demo play of 13 will come when I make it. When I actually record demo play and like get it all sorted out. But as it stands, this has been 13. By the way, hot dates. Hot danks, whatever. That is it. That is the entire game. The multiplayer is pretty bad and just does not work. It has elements I like, but otherwise is pretty bad. And the main game will be the one that you would care about the most. So, next time, I'll be doing a new Let's Play. What will it be? Well, it's special. That's about the most I can say about that. But yeah, that's it for 13. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for a new Let's Play.